Hello, everyone. I'm Doris Kutrowski, and I'm a Senior Wealth Advisor at Canaccord Genuity. And this is the fourth video in my financial web series. Today, we are going to discuss some of the top priorities in estate planning. One of the most important documents is the will. It gives you peace of mind that your estate distribution will be completed as per your final wishes. Many people think creating a will is a one-time task. They may have created their will before starting a family, prior to home ownership, or even prior to dating their current spouse. Life changes with marriage, home ownership, and having a family. Life is full of unexpected events, such as finding out that your child is going to need long-term health care support for their disability or that you have a life-altering issue. Your will and financial plan needs to progress with personal change. The video will cover some of the big events that life throws you, events that are a good signal that you should update your will and financial plan. The first is relationships. Many people assume that if they pass away, their spouse or common law will automatically inherit everything. Unfortunately, that's not always the case. The latest will is generally accepted as the final will. Without a properly updated will, provincial law determines how your estate is distributed, and the outcome may not match your intentions. In some provinces, common law partners may have fewer rights than many of them expect. If you are either getting married or going through a divorce, this is a good time to go over your will and make sure it still lines up with how you want your estate distributed. Changes on the will and other updates can only be done by you in writing. The question to ask yourself is simple. If something happened to me tomorrow, are the right people named in the right roles? Another major milestone is raising a family. When children enter the picture, you may want to make sure the worst case scenario they are properly protected and covered. Your will states where the money will go and ensures your children are protected and provided for. One of the most important decisions parents can make in a will is naming legal documents for their minor children. While courts ultimately make decisions based on the best interests of the child, having your wishes documented provide valuable guidance. This is also a good time to review your financial safety net with a full financial plan. As families grow, life insurance and disability coverage often need to grow as well. Planning for education and retirement also needs to be monitored. Think about your current financial plan. Would it provide your family with enough support if you are no longer able to earn an income? Families with a dependent who has a disability may need additional planning. Certain estate planning strategies can help ensure that they are eligible for government disability benefits while still providing long-term financial support. Accounts like registered disability savings plans provide tax benefits. These situations are highly personal, so working with a qualified legal and financial professional helps ensure your financial plan reflects your family's unique needs. If you own a business, your estate planning becomes even more important. Whether you're starting a business, buying one, bringing in partners, or selling a company you've built over many years, your will and financial plan should reflect these changes. Questions to consider. What happens to your ownership shares if you pass away? Are the buy-sell agreements up to date? Is there key person insurance? Have you considered tax implications for your family or business partners? For business owners, estate planning is often just as important as succession planning. Perhaps you've accumulated, as we move through our careers, our financial lives tend to become more complex. Perhaps you've accumulated investments, purchased real estate, received an inheritance, or simply grown your net worth significantly over time. These are all good reasons to revisit your estate plan. New planning opportunities and tax strategies may be available that weren't available when your original will was drafted and plan completed. Retirement is another major milestone. As priorities shift from building wealth to preserving it and eventually transferring it to the next generation, your estate plan should reflect these revolving goals. Life doesn't always follow the plans we've made. If a spouse or beneficiary passes away, it's important to review your documents and make any necessary changes to your will and financial plan. Many estate plans rely on a specific executor to carry out important responsibilities. If that individual is no longer available, updating your documents can help avoid delays, confusion, and adding additional stress to your family. Third party executor is a good option. Finally, let's talk about geography. Many Canadians own vacation properties, spend time abroad, or relocate during retirement. Estate laws can vary between provinces and countries. If you've moved or acquired property outside your home province or outside of Canada, your estate plan may need to be reviewed to ensure it is tax efficient. Similarly, tax and estate legislation changes over time, which is another reason to periodically reviews are important. At the end of the day, estate planning isn't a one-time job. It's an ongoing process. It needs to be reviewed and revised throughout your life and upon many life changes. Something that was important to you 5 years ago may not even be part of your life today. That is why we suggest every 3 to 5 years, you should go over your will and make sure it's up to date with your current lifestyle. Has your family grown? Did you get a better job? Did you win the lottery? Any life changes, no matter how big or small, should be reflected in your will. Thank you so much for watching, and feel free to share this video with anyone that is thinking about updating their will and financial plan. Have a great day.